Inside the Lines Playoffs Edition is sponsored by DraftKings.
We're previewing the divisional round of the NFL playoffs here at SBRForum Videos. I'm Peter Loshak, and we are talking right now with Troy West from allplayswin.com. Last week, our professional handicapping guests were 4-0 against the spread in the 4 wildcard games, and 2 of those games were given to us by Troy West from allplayswin.com. Troy, thanks for being back with us.
Thanks, Pete. We're continuing to do it in the NFL. We did it in the bowl games. I encourage those people out there, come take a look at our website. We're doing it in the NBA. Adam Rototo's doing a fantastic job. BJ Brown's another handicapper that works with me real closely. We're doing great in all sport. It's not just the videos here, so I encourage people to come take a look. We're doing big things, and I'm excited today to give you 2 more winners for the NFL.
It's not just the videos that you're doing well in?
It's not just the videos.
Are you serious?
We had another 3-in-1 day yesterday with Alabama. We knocked down 2 NBA plays. We're doing good in other things, and it's been a lot of fun being on the videos, but this is a very, very small preview of what our website's about and what we do. So feel free to give us a call. I'm around 24/7. I'm always looking forward to speaking to new clients.
You're taking 2 tough games this week. We'll see how this goes. Houston at Pats. You know, this is one of those classic playoff lines. The Pats are a 9.5-point home favorite. They're off of a week of rest. Houston, they kind of struggled towards the end of the year. But the Pats are only 1-8 against the spread over their last 9 playoff games. On the other hand, though, the Pats did crush Houston by more than 20 points at home in December. That was just a month ago. So I don't know which way you would take here. To me, it just looks like a pass once again. But let's see what you have to say. Troy West from allplayswin.com.
I just think it's way too many points to be given a team like Houston. Houston had struggled towards the end of the year, but you got to remember how good this football team was for 13, 14 weeks of the season. They were really good. And they looked a lot better against Cincinnati. Their defense looked like the defense we saw those first 5, 6, 7 weeks of the season. I like Houston to stay within the points. I just think 9.5, 10 is way too many points. New England's good, and they're capable of blowing out teams. But I think Houston also has a chip on their shoulder for what they got destroyed in New England earlier this year. I expect them to be more prepared. I think Matt Schwab is a good quarterback. He needs to prove it in this game. Andre Johnson's an elite receiver. Arian Foster's an elite running back. There's no way between those 3 guys and the defense that Wade Phillips has put together 90% of this season that they should get blown out in this playoff game. I expect them to be prepared. Again, they looked much better against Cincinnati. I don't expect New England to blow them out. I think this is going to be a dogfight all the way. I think it's going to be decided by 3 to 7 points either way, and it wouldn't even shock me if Houston won that football game. But I think 3 to 7 points one way or another. 10, no chance. I think Houston stays within that 10 points.
Okay, well, New England, as I said, has been a notoriously bad bet against the spread in the playoffs in recent years. I just, the blowout was only, what is it? It was less than a month ago. That doesn't bother you. And then they didn't even have Gronkowski in that game. Now they're getting him back.
It just doesn't bother me only because I think Houston kind of went through that spurt of 2 or 3 weeks where they weren't playing themselves. A lot of NFL teams did that this year. I think a lot of people thought Cincinnati would win that game because of the way Houston went into the playoffs. But Houston's defense really stepped up and played good football. I think the offense is going to start clicking again next week. I like the fact that they're coming off a big win at home and they're going in with a little bit of momentum. Where New England kind of spittered a little bit at Jacksonville to end the year, and now they had a bye week, so they're not going in with a ton of momentum. I'm not saying they won't be ready to play. I just think Houston's going to be prepared, and they're going to keep this game within a touchdown, no doubt in my mind.
All right. Well, like I said in the first video, I had a really tough time handicapping this game, but I don't have a tough time handicapping Troy West. As far as, right now, if he gives a play, I'm on it. Houston plus 9.5. Thanks so much, Troy.
Thanks a lot, guys. Appreciate it.